If you be an info, I'll be an info.
Imagine you're a rapper. You finally made it. The hits are going platinum. The cars are sitting in the driveway. The jewelry is shining under the cameras. And then you do what every successful rapper is expected to do. You buy the mansion. Not a $500,000 house. Not a $2 million house. A $10 million mansion. 20 rooms, a swimming pool, a home theater, a private gym, a massive garage, maybe even a recording studio. From the outside, it looks like the ultimate symbol of success. But here's the part nobody puts on Instagram: that $10 million mansion can become one of the most expensive things a rapper has ever owned. Because buying the house is only the beginning. The real question isn't, can you afford a $10 million mansion? It's, can you afford to keep a $10 million mansion? And for some celebrities, that difference becomes a financial nightmare. For decades, luxury real estate has been part of hip-hop culture. The mansion isn't just a house, it's a statement. It tells the world, I made it. And psychologically, that makes sense. A rapper goes from struggling to suddenly making millions. Buying an enormous house feels like proof that everything finally worked. But there's a dangerous problem. Income and wealth aren't the same thing. A rapper might make millions during a successful year, but that doesn't mean those millions will continue coming forever. Music income is unpredictable. Streaming revenue changes. Touring stops. Trends change. But the mansion doesn't care. The property tax still arrives. The insurance bill still arrives. The electricity bill still arrives. The security team still needs to be paid. And the house doesn't care whether your latest album went platinum. If you want proof, look at 50 Cent. Back in 2003, he bought Mike Tyson's 52-room mansion in Connecticut. It was the ultimate flex. It had a helicopter pad, a nightclub, and an indoor pool. But the purchase price wasn't the problem. It was the holding costs. That single house cost around $70,000 every single month. Just to maintain. That's over $800,000 a year. When 50 Cent filed for bankruptcy years later, that house was bleeding him dry. He eventually sold it at an 80% loss just to get rid of the carrying costs. Because the bigger the house, the bigger the hidden bills. A normal house might have a roof, plumbing, and a small yard. A celebrity mansion has elevators, guest houses, and smart home servers. When something breaks, you're not calling the cheapest repair guy in town. You're paying the celebrity premium. Then comes the staff. A giant mansion requires people just to keep it functioning. Housekeepers, gardeners, property managers. Take MC Hammer. In the 1990s, he built a $12 million mansion in California. To maintain the house and his lifestyle, he reportedly had a payroll of 200 people. It was costing him $500,000 a month. Suddenly, the mansion behaves less like a house and more like a small private business. Except it's a business that only consumes money. And if you're a famous rapper, your house isn't just a home. It's a target. Fans know where you live. Paparazzi know where you live. Criminals know what kind of valuables are inside. That means a massive recurring security bill. Cameras, alarm systems, monitoring, and 24/7 guards. A mansion doesn't just need a beautiful front door. It needs a military-grade operation protecting that front door. Then you add the unsexy stuff, property taxes and HOA fees. Imagine buying a mansion when your income is at its absolute peak. Everything looks great. You think, I can easily afford this, but if your streams drop, the government doesn't care. The property tax bill still arrives. Add in the HOA fees for private roads and community security. Small recurring expenses don't feel dangerous individually, but add them together, and the mansion costs an enormous amount every year just to sit there. But here's the ultimate financial danger. It's not always the amount of money you're spending. Sometimes it's the money you can't access. Let's say a rapper has $10 million in cash and buys a $10 million mansion. They are now broke in terms of liquid cash. They own a beautiful property, but they can't use the bricks in the wall to pay next month's studio time. That's a liquidity crisis. You can look rich while becoming financially fragile. A business generates cash flow. Stocks generate dividends. But your personal mansion? Usually, it generates nothing. You live inside it. You show it off. But it doesn't pay you. You pay it. Celebrity culture creates pressure to look successful. The mansion becomes content. Millions of people see the house on Instagram. Nobody sees the property tax bill. Nobody sees the security payroll. Nobody sees the accountant panicking in the background. Social media shows the luxury. It doesn't show the cash flow statement.
300.
So should rappers never buy mansions? Not at all. If a rapper has enormous, stable wealth, multiple income streams, and strong cash reserves, buying a mansion makes perfect sense. The problem is buying a mansion your lifestyle can't actually support. There's a massive difference between, I can afford to buy this, and I can afford to own this for the next 20 years. The ultimate flex isn't owning a $10 million house. It's having enough financial freedom that you don't need the $10 million house to prove you're successful. Real wealth is liquidity. It's investments. It's cash flow. It's assets that actually generate income, because music careers can change. But financial discipline keeps you alive long after the hit song stops playing. So the next time you see a rapper standing in front of a massive $10 million mansion, don't ask how much the house is worth. Ask how much it costs to keep it. Because sometimes the most expensive thing a rapper ever bought isn't the mansion, it's the lifestyle that comes with it.